So there's a thing in Python called classes, and it's really useful because if you think of something like Pokemon where there's hundreds of monsters, there's no way that they can program the hundreds of thousands of monsters in reserve just in case you meet them in the tall grass. You know, really, when you meet one Charmander, it's not, it's a copy from a template of the Charmander template. And they just sort of like gave you a Charmander. Do you know what it's like? It's like a stamp, you know? The master stamp is here and they just gave you a stamp on a sheet of paper. Where it's like if someone gives you a worksheet, the master copy is here, but you can work in one of those. So in Python, the master copy is called the class, and each of the worksheets is called an object. When you meet Charmander in Pokemon, you're encountering an object. The Charmander class is the original design of the Charmander. What kind of stats it has, what it looks like, and each object is just a copy of that blueprint, that class. So we're going to make something like that. Now, we'll just make a random monster class. So we'll just go, it's real simple, you just go class and capital M from monster, just like that. So classes have two things. They've got some cool stats and then they've got some actions. Like, think of it like a Charmander has, 10 health or whatever, but it's also got a few attacks. So those are the things we're going to write now. Firstly, there's the attribute, so that's the cool stats. So let's give him a health of 10. You could do like stamina and a whole list of stats. I'm just going to keep it to health just to make this look nice. Okay. Next, all its moves it can do, and they're called methods in classes. So it can attack things, it can get hit. Let's start with that because we've already got health. So if we just define a little function, and normally what you do is kind of go get hit like this. That's how you do it, define a function. And then down here, you go health is equal to health minus 2 if he gets hit or whatever. Okay. But just because this is the master class in here, you've got to put self in a few places. Okay. So self goes there, and also self goes in front of any of these attributes. So you just put self dot there, you put self dot there. Lovely. Maybe you can report what health it has. So let's go def say health, and again this time we're going to go self, and let's just get it to print out its health. So print my health is, and we'll stick on to the end of this print statement whatever the health is. So we're going to go self.health, just like that. Now, the only thing here is we've got a bit of a 1 plus toast error, where the green stuff here is a string, some words, and this is maths, this is numbers. So we better turn this into a word as well. So what I'm going to do is just going to put this into extra brackets and put it in front of it, str, to turn that into a string. Now, string plus string, and they can add like that. That's great. Lovely. Cool. So now we have a template of what all monsters will look like. So now that we've got the template all going, we can make as many monsters as we want. In fact, all you have to do is just name the monster, and it just magically creates this real cool copy of the class and calls it Larry. Let's call it Larry. So Larry's a monster. He's a member of the monster class. Okay, monster template applies to him. So you can expect him to have a health of 10, and right now he doesn't do much except get hit and complain about it and say what his health is. Let's just also make a Barry. He's also a monster. Look at that. Now I've got 2 monsters in my game. But what's real cool about this is, and of course, there would be a real big problem in Pokemon that if you attacked, a Bulbasaur or a Squirtle, that every Bulbasaur in the entire game their health would go down by 2. So that would be a bad problem. Luckily, because of classes, etc., these are individual objects. Larry's an object. Nary, I thought I gave him Barry. Sorry, Barry. Barry is an object as well. So they're not affected by each other. If Larry's health goes down, Barry doesn't even realize that happened. Barry should be more caring, but he's not. He's an object. So we'll start the game here. Let's say to start off, Larry walks into something. So we're just going to go Larry and whatever action we want to do from the monster class. We've got two options. We can get hit or stay health. So at the start of the game, he's going to get hit. So if we get Larry to say his health now, Larry.say health, we should get, well, let's just see. Yeah, my health is 8. Yeah, that makes total sense because it went down by 2. But if we ask Barry the same question, say health, if this has all worked, he should be unaffected. My health is 10. Great. So Larry's is 8 and Barry's is 10. So classes works perfectly. Class.